Good morning, beautiful people. We are looking at the Pisces full moon. Okay, now this was a magical one. I'm going to read to you what I've put up. Um, you've still got, it's Saturday today, and you've still got time to do things for the full moon. It's kind of waned, like starts to wane a bit now, but we've got the energy of the full moon, and that intent is the 3 days before, 3 days after, which still leads us today. So you can still do things for the full moon. So this is especially good for Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn and Pisces, but it could be more challenging for you other signs. The opportunities, you want to tap into your empathy and your deep spiritual connections and your dreams and anything that's got intuitive energy around it. Challenges could be releasing toxic situations. Pisces full moon brings to light perhaps things that we fantasied, that we've had fantasy, whatever the word is, that we fantasied over, and it brings to light that actually maybe they were pipe dreams, or maybe the things that we thought we wanted didn't really work out. So it's releasing. This could be a bit difficult and finding, what's wrong with my words, and finding stability in relationships might be a little bit difficult because we've got airy water, oh my god, we've got airy fairy energy but water energy. So what to ask yourself: have you been living in a dream world, not getting anything done, just floating around and making maybe silly errors, particularly with that Mercury retrograde? Are you meditating enough or too much? Sometimes we can meditate too much and not be grounded enough and live in that fairyland. It's not a bad place to be though. Connect to your inner psychic. Definitely connect to your inner psychic. So get really in tune with what's going on around you. Pay attention to that heightened energy there. Find a balance for your inner peace versus your duties. So what is it that you need to find that balance with? Like getting inner peace, but also you want to get things done. So it's like not being too lazy. Pisces can be lazy, not being too lazy, keeping grounded, but also finding that balance of peace. Forgive those that have hurt you. Forgive yourself and any fears or hurts that's been created in that way. Be grateful for those who share your dreams and desires, for those you love, and for the experience that you have had that are making you this beautiful, positive person. Affirmation: all areas of my life flow with ease. The full moon in Pisces, the sign of dreams, illusions and fantasy. This is the third full supermoon out of 4 consecutive supermoons, and the second full moon of the month, called a blue moon, which makes its influence extremely powerful. As the moon connects to our intuition and emotions, so too does Pisces, bringing a perfect blend of intuitive magic. As a supermoon, meaning it's closer to the earth than the usual, we will feel this energy more intensely, bringing a time of heightened sensitivities. Be kind to yourself. Our strong consciousness is expanding. Spiritual insights and intuition are becoming stronger and deeper. Your dreams and meditations will play a powerful role in understanding your own personal power over these weeks, while bringing to potential your desires, hopes, dreams, and releasing what no longer serves you. If you find that doors are closing during this full moon, it's important that we let them close with grace. The recovering addict's adage comes to mind, that God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's perfect for this time. This should be our guide and mantra now. Attachments of all kinds, be they relationships, substance, habits, or any other chains that weigh us down, are likely to be removed so that we can breathe and start to move forward in our perfect life. So we can fly free and connect to what is really important to us, that which is profoundly spiritual in every sense of the word, and what makes our soul sing. It will be worth the work, make no mistake. Saturn, the karmic taskmaker, is closely conjunct with this lunar energy, and he will test us, push us, restrict us, yet at the same time Saturn is the planet of responsibility and mastering. In Pisces, he asks us over the next few years to do the very, very hard work of letting go of anything that has captured us in a veil of illusion. He asks that we face our emotions and come to terms with how we may have attempted to run away from all that we feel, all that brings us peace and discomfort, all that brings us a place of discomfort. He commands us to have better boundaries. He reminds us that despite insecurities that will no doubt arise, we are more than good enough to handle this. And 444 has just gone up, so we've got this. We've got this. I love it when that happens. Full moons support us in letting go of what no longer serves, what hasn't worked for us. So think back to the last 6 months when we had the new moon in Pisces, things you might have started, things you might have created. Think back there to maybe what didn't work, let it go. Anything that didn't manifest then should be laid to rest. As this is the last in the zodiac cycle, this full moon brings closures and endings on emotional levels. A great time to release old wounds and compassion and forgiveness. This moon is strongly influenced by the surrounding stars and planets. Because Mercury turned retrograde last week and Uranus turned retrograde a couple of days ago, the combination of that retrograde energy with the Pisces moon could be bringing up old memories and triggers from the past. This full moon will help you realise what is trapped and pain, memories, things that need to be released, or inherited pattern. So this will help prepare your aura for the upgrade process, and we've been having a lot of that with the Lion's Gate energy going on. The old you is dying, allow it to happen. You may feel uncertain or scared, but you're ready to let this go. All the weight, all the baggage, that mental, emotionally, physically and spiritually draining energy. It's a great time to connect with the higher dimensions through meditation and presence. You'll notice deep connections within your inner knowing. Healing, vivid visions and messages may appear in your dream state, guiding you to your higher self. It's also important to stay grounded. Pisces energy is, like I said, up there, airy-fairy, emotional, watery. So stay grounded. Do things that are going to ground you. Spend time in nature, walk bare feet, get some dark crystals, drink lots of water, eat root veg, the things and tangible things, earthly things that make you feel back in the real world there. That's really important. Exhale as well. It's important to drop that internal fight and control. Surrender and allow the divine plan to just release there. There is a huge influx of healing energies now. The moon in Pisces and sun in Virgo will aid your clearing and recharging on many levels. A time of self-awareness, reflection, to be your own personal healing journey now, shining light on what needs your attention. Be compassionate with yourself and others. Here's some things before we look at what is going on in each zodiac sign. Here's some things you can actually ask your tarot card. What does the full moon for you? How can you release your old emotional hurts? How can you heighten your intuition and understand your dreams now? How can you learn to go with the flow more? What are you currently transcending? And the full moon message. Now, the tarot card that connects to the Pisces is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is intuitive, psychic, sensitive, all-knowing. This beautiful card represents a situation that is perhaps different to what it appears on the outside to the inside, and it asks you to follow your instincts as you are all-knowing on the inside. Okay, so let's have a little look at what we've got going on for each sign then. We're going to kick off as usual with Aries. And Aries, we have the Chariot. Okay, Chariot card for you, Aries. You are overcoming obstacles with this full moon. This is going to give you the chance to be more focused on what it is that you want. You've had a lot of distractions lately, but now you're going to start to feel more in line with things. This card is called Victory and Victory over Adversity. So you're winning the battle. Things are coming back to you now in a more positive frame, which allows you to be focused, allows you to feel like you're getting back on track of things, and there's a feeling of success within what it is you're trying to do, particularly around the home or particularly within your career area there. Relationships, this card, I love this card because it normally brings somebody coming back in a positive way to your life, Aries, or where you can rekindle things, but this time it's like there's more power there. You're more in control of it. So you're overcoming obstacles with this full moon, Pisces. What you've been distracted at Aries, what you've been distracted on, you're now going to start to feel a lot more in control. Okay, Taurus, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this full moon gives you a green light to making more money, honey. Perhaps unexpected money could come to you now, or you may have a light bulb moment on getting your hands on some. A financial opportunity comes your way, a new material gain. Some of you will have news around property, perhaps moving house or getting things developed within your home on a larger scale than just a lick of paint. Your goal shifts to being more financially organised and materially collected now. If you have been waiting on work to be done within the home, a new job or financial offers, this full moon brings that, and with it a feeling of security and completion. I'm a Taurus. I'm getting my kitchen done next week. I can't wait. Your mystic message, you're beginning to notice how important your contributions are to the world, prompting you to get in touch with those who, like you, want to make a difference. Loving that for Taurus. Okay, Gemini, we have the Ace of Cups that I've pulled for Gemini. Where's my Ace of Cups? I had her a minute ago. Okay. Can't find my Ace of Cups. But anyway, let's go on. Gemini, Ace of Cups. Fabulous card for you. New energy coming in. New emotions coming in. Oh, here we are. I knew I saw her. New emotions, new energy coming in, possibly baby news coming in, new passions. This ace brings new energy with this full moon. It could be a happy family addition, a new love and romance, new friendships, or a love that is connecting even stronger again. This full moon gives you news that you need to hear, to wake up and act, to be open to new opportunities that excite you, to stir your creative juices. Some of you will be really following your spiritual pathways. Some of you will be feeling more sociable and making new friends. And some of you will be ready to search for your love. This full moon brings you a warm feeling of peace and hope. You can feel more secure knowing that if you follow your heart, all will be well. You're being called to get serious about your goals and the legacy you want to leave behind. Look beyond your current pressure you feel and find the guidance the blue moon is offering you. Love that for Gemini. Okay, Cancer, we have the Six of Swords. I'm picking these because I've already done all of this in another blog. Okay, Six of Swords. You will feel more in control now, Cancer, and focus now on what you want. Things will seem like they are starting to move into calmer waters and take shape. The road previous may have been a few tricky months one way or another, but now there is a transition, and even though you may not quite know where you're heading, it will be a much better place overall. This full moon shows you that you are going, when the going gets tough, people step up and help you. You don't have to do everything on your own. As strong as you are and stubborn at times, we all need some extra help to move on. And this full moon shows you exactly that. You're moving into calmer waters. What is getting in your way? The blue moon illuminates an attitude, dogma, or habit that is preventing your growth. Dare to burn it off and let it go by opening your mind to a completely new vision. I've been told, Cancer. Leo, we have the Four of Swords, Leo. This full moon will show you how far you've come over the last 6 months since the new moon started to shift for you. Shifting your goals and ideas. However, this will lead you to wanting a rest, and you deserve it after all that hard work. This time asks you to step back from everyday life, too much thinking and worrying, people, anything that is starting to drain you. As a fire sign, you'll not want to rest for long, so even a change of scenery will do. And when you do, you will be more than ready to catch back up and realign your thoughts and actions. In fact, you'll be glad of some rest because you're coming into quite a busy time. It's time to release the fears that prevent you from fully feeling and harnessing your true power. The blue moon prompts you to define them, admit them, and then offer them to the fire, to the moon. A new you is already on the way. Love that. Okay, Virgo, Ace of Wands. Now, if ever there was a sign Virgo for yes or to go for it, this is it. The power is yours. The full moon steps you into your own vibe and creates the life that you want. You have drive, passion, and the energy to get what you want now. There is fire in your belly and nothing is stopping you achieve your goals and interests. There is huge potential for you. A new fire sparks. Creative energies are at force. This is conception, so there could be some new ideas bubbling around. There could be some new baby news, but there's great energy at foot here. How deep is your love, Virgo? Harness the blue moon's magic by defining and understanding the ways in which your closest relationships are changing. The ones that truly deserve your magic will become even stronger. Libra, Ace of Swords. We have a new way of thinking for you this new full moon, Libra. The full moon will support a breakthrough moment. Oh, that's my cat. And a new way of doing things and thinking. Some of you may have new contracts or important choices to make that give you a new direction or a new beginning. Full moons usually shed light on what no longer serves us. For you, it shows you new ways from the old. Self-doubt or clouded judgment may have been making things difficult to move forward lately, but this full moon brings the change that you need to strive ahead and break free from blocks or mental challenges. Fine-tune your life, Libra. Reality checks may arrive to assist you in taking care of whatever needs attention now. Seek a true sense of balance by listening to what your mind, body, and spirit are requesting from you. Scorpio, Temperance. Now, the Temperance card I seem to have misplaced, definitely. So, patience is a virtue, Scorpio. You want it all and you want it now. This Pisces full moon energy shines light on the bigger picture, long-term goals and what you're working towards. However, you have a long road ahead, so plenty of time to perfect the journey. Take your time, smell the roses, enjoy the slower pace. You will reach your goals eventually. This full moon shows your balance is the key, doing things in moderation and making choices that bring you peace and harmony. Travel plans may also pop up for you, ones that will need some time in planning and preparing. This full moon breaks you away from ruts and feelings of being stuck. Hit pause, take a break, slow down. The blue moon grants you permission to focus on fun, joy, and play, and all the beautiful feelings that you are being called to recently rediscover. Sagittarius, 8 of Cups. The full moon gives you the push to walk away from what no longer serves you. You may have been thinking for a while now that a change of direction is needed. This full moon assists that movement, breaking you free. Oh my God, cat. Bear with. I'm probably upside down. Do I have insurance for my laptop? Probably not. Loki, king of magic, king of what do you call Loki? Mischief has strike again. Okay, where was we? Sagittarius. Where's my Sag? I've dropped my card now. Okay, reset. Sagittarius. This full moon assists that breakthrough moment, breaking you free from a life of an emotional situation that you have outgrown. You're ready to be in touch with your spiritual side and emotional side more now. This Leo energy shows that there is more out there and more that your heart needs. What you thought you wanted now shifts as you move away from things you may have built up in the past and now looking for pastures new. You are expanding at your conscious and subconscious, and this time highlights emotional changes that will serve you better in time. How can you feel more comfortable and support in your own space? Make a list and dare to act on it, Saggies, as it is glorious as the blue moon arrives. A stronger and more grounded foundation is waiting for you. Okay, Capricorn, 3 of Cups. Celebrations are all on the way. The full moon shifts things to a more fun vibration now. You can see what no longer serves and enjoy living in the moment. Use this time to embrace playful energy, building bonds with those you feel comfortable with, living freely and enjoying time spent with like-minded people. Females or those with a stronger female influence may feel that extra special bond. This season, this full moon will show up for you to let go of anything that holds you back or restricts you. Capricorn, you are allowing yourself to embrace the fun and frivolous side around you. It's time to party and enjoy celebrations. Express yourself, Sea Goat. As this blue moon enters, you might notice an exaggerated need to release everything you've been hiding inside. And it was about time. Lean into this feeling of liberation. Aquarius, 2 of Swords. This full moon shines light on the choices you must make. You can no longer hide. Things need attention now. People or situations leave you feeling a little stuck and maybe indecisive. Follow your heart rather than your head. Choices will need to be made if you want to move forward. This full moon shows you what you really want in your working life now. Making the right choices will get you closer to your goals. Meditation will help those choices. Mentally now, this is a time where you may feel like you're confused, stuck. However, over the next few days, as the energy settles, things become clearer for you. It's time to get realistic, Aquarius. When it comes to your spending, make a list of things you truly need and get a point to get rid of and reset. By doing so, you're creating a more stable future for yourself. And Pisces. Pisces, we have the King of Wands. Where's my King of Wands? Beautiful card for you, Pisces. This full moon in your own sign really shows you what is making, what is working for you and what is not. You're in a good position, strong position to lead the way forward at the beat of your own drum. You can charm the birds out of the trees and people will be very drawn to you. This Pisces season shows, Pisces full moon shows you what area is important now and where you want to put your focus. Now shows you what that Now, this shows you that only you can lead the life that you want. You will see working areas particularly shine, and this will give you confidence to reach higher. You may be looking at sharing your knowledge with others. This has been at the back of your mind, but now as your confidence grows, and with this full moon, you can see how much others would benefit from your experience. Where do you see yourself in 3 years, Pisces? As this blue moon activates stern Saturn in your sign, it's time to remember your long-term goals for the future. Looking back at what has so far transpired for you in 2023, what needs to stay and what needs to be released. And there you go, with a bit of crashing in between. That is your full moon in Pisces tarot reading for each zodiac sign. If you want to have a look at that spread yourself, crack on with it. If you want me to do it, message me. Or if you want to book a reading, message me and we'll see what's going on. But otherwise, enjoy this full moon. You can use the energy today to release, to do your rituals, whatever it is, and really feel that last part of the power of it.